Hello everyone, Carmine from New York here, photographer in New York City since 1973, working as a professional photojournalist as a career. Now, please hit the subscribe button. Please comment below. Please give me a thumbs up. That's all I want. This is class number 320. Let's go! This is the story for today's episode. I have a coworker who is willing to trade me her Leica SL mirrorless digital 24 megapixel camera. This one right here. This is the Leica SL. And yesterday, she said she's also willing to throw in the Lumix autofocus lens 50 millimeter f1.8. This is the new S lens, which was made in cooperation with Leica and Panasonic to make the Lumix S lenses for the Leica SL line of cameras. So here's the story. Last class number 319, which was just put up a few days ago, I asked you guys for your opinion, and you've commented almost 100 comments like this. You guys are the majority. Not all. The majority of you guys that commented are all in favor for me to take the following deal. A no cash trade for this camera and now this lens, the Lumix 50 millimeter S lens f1.8 as a whole package, including a battery and a charger. Here's the trade, no cash. I have extra backup Nikon D3s, D700s, and Canon 5D cameras. Not all of them. I'm not going to trade all of them. I'm keeping one of each of the cameras I just mentioned, but I am willing to trade the Nikon D3s, the Nikon D700s, and the Canon 5D, the classics, all right? The Mark 1s for one Leica SL and the beautiful Lumix 50 millimeter 1.8 S lens for this swap. Now, I still want you guys to comment below. Now that things have changed a little bit, this lens used retails for about $260 in mint condition. The camera retails, when I visited here in Manhattan, Leica of Soho, retails for $1,700 used. So, for no cash, my friend is willing to just take trade because she bought the SL2, which has in-body image stabilization and double the amount of megapixels. This one has 24. So, please comment below. Let me know if you think I should do the deal. I'm so close. I really appreciate you guys commenting. I need to know your feedback because with my 50 years of experience in photography, using every brand, literally every brand of camera, A to Z, and all the world's YouTube photographers out there that watch my channel, if you put all your years of information combined with mine, you've got tens of thousands of years of experience with cameras. And I want you guys to give me your opinion if you think it's a good idea that I get the Leica SL camera, the Lumix lens, the 50 millimeter, for no cash, just a trade of my extra, not all, my extra Nikon D3, Nikon D700, and Canon 5D Classics. I have extras because those are the cameras I use professionally. But over the years, you know, you need a backup. You see a sale, you get another backup. I don't need 2 and 3 backups because the cameras I have, they're just workhorses. Okay, now a few things I want to add to class number 319 video, things that I did not go over. Okay, I am keeping all of my legacy Canon glass, Nikon glass, and vintage Takamine M42 mount glass, including Soviet 44M lenses, okay, including 1960 Wetzlar Leica glass. Before it was called Leica, it was just Lititz, okay? So let's just go over that this mirrorless camera, the Leica SL, let me just show you something. Okay, real quick. This lens, the Lumix 51.8 S lens, was made for this mount, okay? This camera takes a Leica L mount. So let's hit the release button for the lens here. Let's take off this lens. Okay. That's what the back of it, that's what the Leica L mount looks like. All right, we'll put it over here. Now, let me explain to you why this camera is so versatile. This is my Canon glass. This is my Canon 40mm pancake lens with an adapter from Canon to Leica L mount. Watch how beautifully it attaches. Okay. Now I have legacy Canon glass on a Leica SL. Yes, you have to use it in manual focus because it will not communicate. Big deal. All right, let's keep going. My legacy Nikon glass. This is my favorite. This is my 85mm 1.4D lens, okay, on a Nikon F adapter to Leica L mount camera bodies, okay? This is the full frame Leica, all right? This is Nikon F glass with the adapter. Let's just put it right on there. I think we just lost the light. Oh. So let's continue. So now I have Nikon. This is the 85mm 1.4D Nikon lens, professional lens, F mount with an aperture ring, with the adapter from Nikon F to Leica L mount. And now we have Nikon legacy glass on a Leica camera. Okay, we're not done. I just want to show you that you can adapt. Oh, by the way, these the adapters, they're like $20 for almost any kind of lens. Next, let's go with my line of vintage Takamine lenses. Okay, this is M42 mount to Leica L mount. Okay, there. Now any M42 mount lens works perfectly on it. Yes, manual focus. Yes, manual aperture, but it's legacy glass. When I decide if I'm going to make this deal or not, I have all of my professional Nikon glass, Canon glass, all my vintage lenses, M42 mount stuff, like I mentioned, even the USSR 44M swirl bokeh lenses, okay? It's so versatile that it's just incredible camera. Now, I mentioned in class number 319 that I was leaning towards this because of this camera. The Leica SL is renowned for its low light performance. The ISO goes up to 50,000 ISO. Check out these photographs I took with available light in a not so bright living room. Now, I also took out the Leica SL on a loan to borrow it to see if I wanted to trade it. I visited a local restoration village in New York. It's called Richmond Town, and I took these photographs. Now, I set the camera on DNG, which is their RAW, right? And the JPEG, I shot it in monochrome to see how the onboard photo processing, the image processor, processes monochrome. Now remember, when you set the Leica SL to JPEG monochrome, everything you look in the viewfinder or on the screen in the back will be in monochrome. And the JPEG will be in monochrome, but don't fear. The raw DNG file will be in color, okay? If you shoot, make sure you set your settings set on to shoot both raw and JPEG. Now, I'm going to show you the color, raw file, and then right after that will be the processed by the Leica monochrome photograph. Here we go. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Please, I'm getting very close to deciding if I want to get the Leica SL as a trade with, my friend is wonderful, throwing in the Lumix S lens 50mm f1.8, right? Autofocus, complete connectivity with the pins on the back for autofocus, auto diaphragm. All right, guys, please comment below. Let me know what you think. I'm just so excited that you guys are really helping me with almost 100 comments in 24 hours. The majority is giving me the thumbs up. Some of you, I understand. You're like, no. Hold on to all your Nikons. I am, but I don't need 3 and 4 D3s. I don't need 3 or 4 D700s. I'm not getting rid of my D3s and D700s and my Canon classics, my Mark 1s, the 5Ds Mark 1. I'm not getting rid of all of them. I'm keeping the best of each one. But like I told you, as a photojournalist, I don't need all these backups. I don't need several of each type of camera. Okay? Comment below. Carmine from New York saying, thank you for helping me. Comment right away.